What if I told you that your phone can recognize your face faster than your grandma can? It's because of a special math concept called a normal distribution. You might have seen it before. It's a bell-shaped curve that shows how things are spread out. But what's really cool is that this curve is everywhere, from the height of people to the scores on a test. So, let's dive in and explore what makes this curve so special. Imagine you're at a pizza party and everyone gets a slice of pizza with a different amount of cheese. Some slices have a lot of cheese, some have a little, and most have just the right amount. If we graphed out how much cheese each slice has, it would look like a bell curve. The slices with the most cheese would be on one end, the slices with the least cheese would be on the other end, and the slices with just the right amount of cheese would be in the middle. This is kind of like a normal distribution, where most things are clustered around the average. So, what is a normal distribution? It's a way of showing how things are spread out, with most things clustered around the average. The average is called the mean, and it's like the middle of the bell curve. The standard deviation is like a measure of how spread out things are. If the standard deviation is small, things are clustered close to the mean. If the standard deviation is big, things are spread out all over the place. Let's look at an example to make it clearer. Let's say we have a class of 20 students, and we want to know the average height of the students. We measure each student's height and get a list of numbers. Then, we calculate the mean by adding up all the numbers and dividing by 20. Let's say the mean is 5 feet 5 inches. Now, we want to know how spread out the heights are, so we calculate the standard deviation. If the standard deviation is small, most students will be around 5 feet 5 inches tall. But if the standard deviation is big, we might have some students who are really tall or really short. So, why does this matter? Well, normal distributions are everywhere in real life. They help us understand how things are spread out, from the height of people to the scores on a test. They even help computers recognize faces and recommend products. So, next time you see a bell curve, remember that it's not just a math concept, it's a powerful tool for understanding the world. So, let's recap what we've learned. We learned that a normal distribution is a way of showing how things are spread out, with most things clustered around the average. We learned that the mean is the average, and the standard deviation is a measure of how spread out things are. And we learned that normal distributions are everywhere in real life, from the height of people to the scores on a test. That's it for today's lesson. I hope you had fun learning about bell curves. Next time, we'll be exploring how computers can learn from data. It's a fascinating topic that will help you understand how AI works. So, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell, so you don't miss out on the next lesson. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.